guys, it's Sam and I'm here with
Sarah Jane from the Book Club.
And we are doing the Best Friend book tag. This tag was voted on this month by my Patreon supporters, so I will leave a link to that on the screen. I usually display their names right here, but it would cover up Sarah Jane's face. So I'm not going to do that this time, but I hope everyone understands and isn't too upset about that. But if you're interested in voting for a video pick that I will do every month, either on this channel or on my other channel, I will leave that linked up above for you to check out. So the Best Friend book tag was created by Casey Ann Books. I will leave her channel down below as well as the questions. We have not prepared for this.
We are running so late. We're getting ready to go out. We don't know the questions.
Yes.
This is going to happen.
We're losing sunlight.
We're losing light.
It's going to be fun.
This is going to be fun.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure what we end up doing.
But it's perfect for us.
Yeah.
And the situation.
We have to say what the other's answer is going to be.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, pressure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so not prepared.
I know.
I don't know what I thought it was going to be.
I feel like what we should have done if we were going to prepare for it is write down the answers and flip. You know what I mean? But we're not. We're not going to do that. No. Okay, so number one, favorite paranormal romance. This can... Okay, there's no favorite urban fantasy, so I feel like I'm going to answer that one for you. So it's the Fever series. 1 point to you. Yeah.
And I feel like... Well, you always really love the Anita Blake. But is that paranormal? I suppose that it's probably closer than urban fantasy. Or is it urban fantasy?
Yeah, or it's like urban fantasy at the beginning and like paranormal romance as it goes on.
But I feel like there's nothing else that massively sticks out for either of us. That was easy.
Yeah.
Next one! Go, 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 go!
Favorite dystopian? What would...
I don't really read a lot of dystopian.
Shatter Me for you?
Yeah. You know me better than I know myself. Yeah. I always forget it's dystopian, because I always think it's like dystopian romance. But it is. Yeah.
Let me think really quick, just make sure I'm not... Oh, okay.
So I was going to say I think it'd be the same for you, but I feel like you were going to say that and now you've thought of something else.
Yeah, I feel like you could... Okay, so yes, but see if there's... For a bonus point, let's see if there's another one you can think of.
Have I read it?
I don't think so.
No.
The Under the Never Sky series.
I never would have got that.
Favorite contemporary? I need to think of my answer for this.
Yeah, me too. See, if we'd have planned this, we'd have our own answers.
Yeah. I also feel like it's fun to have it.
I know mine.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Is contemporary like, you know, like contemporary...
Is Yours Me Before You?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is mine?
This is such a bad video to do.
I know.
People are gonna be like, you didn't deserve this.
Right. But I think like some of these we know the answers. Like we definitely know the answers to some of these later ones.
Because contemporary is not like a big thing of either of ours.
Yeah.
I really can't think.
You can't think of any of them that you could guess.
I'm just so disappointed. You can't think of any.
You can't guess? There's only like a few contemporary authors that I would like enough. Possible correct answers would be like The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson.
Okay, I wouldn't have thought that.
Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson.
I
Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson. A couple of those.
Yeah.
Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia.
That's the one I was trying to think of!
Yeah. Those are ones that I think like would all, depending on the day.
Just hit you like in my... That's the one I was like, you read it, it wasn't a book that you were planning to enjoy, and then I read it and I really enjoyed it, and I can see the cover, I'm like, it's green, there's hands.
Yeah, those would be the ones.
People are going to be like, Sarah Jane doesn't know you at all.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I think some of these later ones are ones that we're really gonna, because these three were ones that were just like meh.
Come on, make me feel better about myself.
Favorite lead female? But see, like I'm not sure what I would say for you. I don't know if it's gonna be Alina or if it's gonna be the girl from what's her name? I just know it's Miss Lane from the Fever series. Mac. I feel like I would say yours is Mac, even though it's like, or even Faith, depending on the situation.
Faith always used to be my favourite female character, but I feel like back in the day I would have. I think even last week I probably would have said Mac. But since rereading Shadow and Bone, it's like pushed Alina back to the top again because
you've read it more recently. Yeah,
and I think it's going to be Alina.
Right, but I still guessed them all both. I was like, it's either this one or this one.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like the same could be said. I feel like Alina's always been like our favourite, like our favourite character. So it's like all others pale in comparison. Because she's queen.
She is. Are you going to answer her for me as well? Because that would be correct.
I know you like others, but it's like it's got to be.
Yeah. And then favorite lead male. Barons. Like Barons. That's your answer. What's my answer? Hold on. I can't think of.
I feel like you like much more of a wider range. Like me, I'm just so boring. I'm like, I like Barons, I like Mac, and I like the Fever series. So it's really easy.
Yeah. Who's my favorite male lead?
Certain favourites. So we've obviously got like, I'm not saying like absolute favourites, but obviously the Darkling is like a lead male.
But he's is he?
There's not really many. Is it lead male like protagonist? Or is lead male like
lead male love interest or protagonist? I think works. And there's really no male protagonist that I like love. Well,
I know there was a video that you did, right? And I think it might have been. You're gonna laugh, and I don't want to make you laugh because we don't want to mess up our makeup. I remember you doing a video and you were talking about someone called Quoth. And you were like, my poor son Quoth. You're trying to get to so-and-so and you got so like... And I'm like, what book is that from? Is that
The Name of the Wind?
And I've bought that because... And I remember you were just so passionate about him.
He's not my favorite male lead if we're going to go for like straight protagonist. I think my favorite lead would probably be Kelsier from Mistborn. And possibly Locke from The Lies of Locke Lamora.
That was my next one.
Yeah, I think those,
I was literally about to say, because I could always get them confused because I haven't read them yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know they are two favourites, and I know they're two favourites with like more males.
Yeah,
so I would have said like those ones.
Yeah, is Barron's a He's not really a protagonist. So if you were gonna say protagonist, that's male. You don't really read a lot of male protagonists.
That's what I was just thinking about.
We'll just go with Barons. We don't really have a ton of time.
I was thinking, do I wait and have you go? I can't think of any. And then you go, actually, there is none.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
there's really not. I know I need to read more male characters.
You don't need to.
Well, no.
Favorite trilogy. These are really easy because we're just repeating like the same things.
Yeah, so we oh my god, I think we both love the Shadow and Bone trilogy.
Right.
But other trilogies, what about other trilogies that we've personally enjoyed? So I've personally really enjoyed...
Wait, so I want to answer for you then. Okay, so like the, what's it called? There's like the Winter's Kiss trilogy.
I liked it, but book 3 was a bit of a letdown. So I feel like it doesn't deserve favourite status, which is a shame because the first two I loved. I actually think one of my favourite trilogies is one that you read and I didn't like the first book of. And
the Remnant Chronicles. I was going to answer the next one.
Why did you get these so quickly? You made me look bad.
Yeah, the next one I was going to say was the Remnant Chronicles. But then when you started saying that you didn't like book 3 of the Winter's Kiss, or the Rennis trilogy, I was like, well then will she not say the Remnant Chronicles, she didn't like book 1? And I was also going to say Shatter Me, but then neither of us liked book 1 of Shatter Me. So I don't consider that a favourite trilogy of mine.
Maybe because it's been so long, I feel like it's kind of been forgotten a little bit.
Ooh, okay. Well, this is easy too. Favorite standalone? This is a sore subject for me at this point.
What's that book called? Might be called The Night Circus, which I haven't read.
But she's going to in like November. We're planning it.
I haven't scheduled it. I said I'd read it. I said I'd read it by the end of the year.
She's reading it in November.
November the 1st.
You're probably going to read it in November. I think, like, because October's too quick.
Are you just going to message me on November the 1st to be like...
I haven't read it yet.
Can everyone tweet me on November the 1st? Like, have you started?
Well, you have until the end of the month. You have until the end of November.
Okay. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, I am benevolent.
Yeah.
And kind.
Yeah.
You don't read a lot of standalones, I don't feel. But then would it be like Me Before You because that's standalone? No. Favorite standalone. You didn't love Uprooted as much as I did. Would you say it's Uprooted though? Okay.
Yeah, because I did but no, I loved it. It was like my second most favourite book of that year, and it only lost out to a Fever book. Okay, fair. And I always feel like you didn't love it as much as I did. But you did. I did. I think it was just that because you'd already read it, it's like you get all the feels, but it's like you just... Yeah. And I feel like I love it so much more as well in like, the more I think about it, I just... I just care about them so much.
I know. That's my second favorite standalone.
No, it was just so good. What?
Favorite author?
This is a very... no.
Really? Mm-hmm. You say it's Leigh Bardugo? Oh, really?
Because as much as I love Karen's writing, I don't love everything she's written. I know Leigh Bardugo has done Wonder Woman, but I just put that to one side.
Doesn't count. Sorry, Leigh.
Yeah, and also I feel like, on a serious note, the Fever series is very weird in terms of its pacing. So you've got like the original 5, then you've got 2 spin-offs, then it comes back into the main thing, and actually that's quite messy. And I feel like also, as much as I love them, I know they're problematic. So I feel like I can't be like, oh, I mean, favorite author, like as a person, Karen is like just a little bit,
right?
But actually, in terms of who is your favorite writer, or it would be Leigh.
Favorite book made into a movie. So is that favorite adaptation then? Let's just say that's favorite adaptation instead of book made into a movie.
This is a really bad video to film when I'm really tired, because I've forgotten everything.
I know.
And if anyone's going to comment, it'd be like, Sam's not your best friend, then I'll be like...
Actually, we're both doing very well.
Okay.
I did this with Amanda and she knew none of the answers.
I feel bad about myself.
I don't think this is technically right, but...
I feel like you're going to say something, I'm going to go, oh yeah!
I feel like you really enjoyed the Me Before You adaptation. And like, that was a book that you really, so it kind of worked for both.
Yeah, I did really enjoy it. I don't know if it's like my favourite.
Yeah.
I know what my favourite is, and you're never going to get it. You're never going to get it.
Stardust?
Nope. No.
The Lord of the Rings movies.
I never think of them as an adaptation.
I know, I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah.
So to me, I think that would be cheating if I said that one.
Okay,
no, there's an adaptation that I absolutely love, and you're really about really, but I love it.
Okay, tell me.
The Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Oh, see, I've never read the book.
I watched the film first, but I loved it. And for me, the reason it's my favourite is not because it's the one that I potentially enjoyed the most, although I did really enjoy it, is because for me it was the only film that added to the book in a way that you got more content that you weren't expecting, and it was like the perfect adaptation. But it's got such a special place in my heart. Like whenever I watch it, I always feel really happy. But is it probably like my? It's hard to say
favorite adaptation,
and maybe it'll be a discovery of which is like
maybe next week. Ask me this question next week.
Yeah, ask me next week. As far as you go,
I had one that came to my mind immediately, so that's like my technical answer, I think.
See, this isn't even like I'm forgetting your favourites. It's like I'm forgetting
any of them,
everything that's ever been made. All films have been lost. So it's definitely one where you've read the book.
Yes, this is one that I've read the book and seen the movies, and I think it's the best. It's one of the best book movie adaptations like ever made. I'll give you like hints. So it's like it's like a famous trilogy, and it's not the first movie from that series. It's Catching Fire.
I'm just gonna leave.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna get on a plane right now.
I would also say like Lord of the Rings is high up there, but I've never read Lord of the Rings books. The Time Traveler's Wife is one of my favorite films ever, and I love the book and the movie separately, and not as an adaptation.
Yeah.
But like a separate thing.
That's the thing. There are a lot of films that I really, really love where I haven't actually read the book first. Do you know what? There are some where you tell me the answer and I'm like, oh, I would have got that. I don't actually think. Hello, Suze.
We're gonna cut that out. I don't remember what we were saying.
See, I wouldn't have thought that you would have. I know you love Catching Fire, but I wouldn't have picked that as a favourite. There are some that if you said like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Like other questions, but it is like one of the best adaptations. But I feel like sometimes it's almost like, you know, when you do Top 5 Wednesday, you say like, no Harry Potter.
Damn it, Suze.
Suze! Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Your dress looks nice. Thank you.
I'm looking at the next question. I'm already just like, we're not going to know the answers for like ourselves. Favorite love scene in a book? Oh no, I know mine. I think I know. Oh, there's a couple. But I'm going to go with the one that I just thought of, that I was like, oh, I know that one.
I feel like this is one of those things that when we're actually watching it, we're going to go, oh, I could have said this, or I could have said this.
Yeah.
This is more of a discussion.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I, like...
It's hard, though, because if you... if you haven't read that other person's favourite, there's no way you'd know, because
I'm assuming yours is something from the Fever series. But like, yeah.
I'm so predictable.
Yeah. But you can't say what it is because I don't want to know that it's coming from when I eventually read them. So something from the Fever series.
Yeah, all I will say is that it's because it's such a slow burn.
Yeah.
And because it's not your expected, like, words of declaration. And I really like that, because it's so little and it is so much at the same time.
Yeah.
That's why, not because it's from the Fever series, it's actually because of how it's done.
Mine's from a book we both read. Like, I can remember this one without having reread it.
I want to take time, but we don't have time.
We don't have time, that we're losing the light.
We're losing the light, just tell me.
Uprooted.
I almost said that.
Yeah. I consider both of these love scenes, both like when they're doing the magic together and he gets all frustrated with her because she's doing her like nature magic and whatever. Mm-hmm. And also when she like goes to him when like stuff is going down and they actually have their like love scene. That's a good love scene, you know? Like if we're really talking about like a love scene.
It's funny because the reason I actually didn't pick it is because there's not that much romance in it. Mm-hmm. So it's like, automatically you don't think of it. But just as I went, and I went to say it, and I was like, no, do it. Because I don't know, but I don't know why I didn't say it, because it is so powerful. Mm-hmm. Like,
I love that one. I still think about it. Book you disliked. We both disliked the same one, probably. Beautiful Disaster.
Do you remember when we bonded over our very strong dislike?
Yeah, Beautiful Disaster, definitely. That one's probably not my most least favorite, though, for me.
I know you really don't like the Bronze Horseman.
Yeah, that's my like most least favorite.
Don't you think it says a lot about our friendship that I remember the things that you dislike?
But I also talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
Favorite villain, the Darkling.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. And I do have a second favourite villain.
I don't even know who my second favourite villain would be. I have second favourite antagonists, but I don't really consider them villains.
I just feel like it's one of those things where we know what we want, but we don't get it. Mm-hmm. And the Darkling just, after rereading it, he just sums up everything that I want in a villain.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So even if I had like second favourites, it's like he's here and they're like here. So we're always going to be trash.
He's a good character. Alright, this is the last question. Favorite love triangle? Oh, geez. There's a couple, but like... No, I'm going to say it's that one. Infernal Devices?
Am I really this predictable? Am I?
I was going to answer Infernal Devices, but mine's not Infernal Devices.
I could tell
That's
when
what
you went, no, and there's something else.
Yeah.
Have I read it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what this is.
It's your thinking hands.
Yeah, because I'm getting stressed.
I know.
Because I haven't... You're like, I know you are. I'm going to be judged. I didn't wait 4 years to not get these questions
right. We've gotten most of them right, though.
Is it the Remnant Chronicles?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And actually, I was surprised. Mm-hmm. That is a really good...
It's a good love triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's
I don't feel like a bad friend.
No, I feel like we got most of these right, but it's just also like...
I feel like some are really obvious, and the ones that aren't obvious are ones that you really wouldn't know unless you'd like read the same book and then talked about that specific paragraph. Like, oh, that paragraph in blah blah blah. Whereas, how would you know that?
Exactly.
Are they sitting?
Considering
on our final day.
We're not supposed to talk about that. We're going out to dinner and drinks. We've been waiting for this. Sean's been waiting to get pickled.
And Sam did my makeup.
Yeah, I did. Alright, so we're going to also be doing collabs on Sarah Jane's channel. There's other collabs that you may or may not have seen before this one. I don't know when these are going up. But on yours we're doing Burn, Rewrite, Reread. Her channel will be linked down below. So, yeah. Comment down below things, because I don't really feel like people need to answer these questions because they're pretty stock questions.
Say if any surprised you that we didn't know, or anything like that.
Or if any answers surprised you, probably not.
Yeah.
Or if you really feel like there's any that we like forgot to say.
Yes, because I bet there is. I bet you're going to be
like, what about this one?
And we'll just go,
yeah. And I'll probably heart it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.